Yeah. Yeah. Back to this chick.
See if we can find me the instance, or some PvP, or the world event.
And I'll examine the other souls while I'm trying to figure stuff out. So, let's switch my roles over. And let's see what we got here. I don't think I'm gonna do a pyromancer. Let's see. Stormcaller. Let's see what the Stormcaller's got. And Warlock. So life leech, death damage stuff. Death damage. God damn it. This really takes a lot of time to go through. Because you can't even look through all the active abilities, because some of the passives really change how the class can be played. Such as reducing cast time on stuff. Then it really changes your your spell rotations up. Like this one, for example. This one gives your Void Bolt a 50% chance to refresh the duration of Life Leech on the enemy. And it's a 2-pointer, so it probably goes up to 100%. Life Leech is 12 seconds. Yeah. So you can, like, life leech a few different dudes, and then rotate through spamming Void Bolt and constantly keep your life leech up. And that would be one way to play as a warlock. Obviously, sort of a tanky warlock if you're doing that, because you're getting a whole bunch of life leech. And the Void Bolts will basically take up most of your spell rotation. We'll have to see what else they got here. Okay. So they got one that gives you an armor that enemies take damage when they hit you. You can only have one armor active at once. Some of the other souls have armors also. And you also gotta look at the passives, because some of these down here, they won't sound very good. And then you look at the passive, and then it'll be like, oh my god. Like that one for... this one. Which I haven't actually put a point on yet. But this one, you get 3 points in here, and then your basic nuke does 100% of the damage over 6 seconds, like as well. So it basically does twice as much damage, unless, of course, you're spamming it, and then you'll get a little overlap there. But basically, it makes the basic nuke a lot better. And on top of that, it's a life spell. So, by casting that, as opposed to casting my Plague Bolt, I get this passive, which casting a life spell enhances your intelligence by 25% for 6 seconds. And basically, that intelligence boost increases my spell power, so my spells are doing more damage. So it's also good for that. So, yeah, shit gets complicated. So back to looking at the warlock here. Ooh. Calls upon the shadows to rise up and torture enemies in the area of effect for 162 death damage over 6 seconds. Channeled. And, on top of that, no cooldown. So, essentially a really good AoE. I'm not sure exactly well, I'm not sure if that's by itself like AoE farming potential, or if you would need some dots on the enemies first and then channel the AoE. But it's pretty cool. Oh, that arm is good. It's like the other one, but it also heals you when you get hit. Which basically means if you have or if you're not getting hit for very much damage, it'll be very happy. For 5 seconds silence. I'd love to get my hands on that. Testing. Okay. Trying to keep my mic properly positioned so that the volume is consistent. So Warlock's got a few things in there that seem pretty cool, but oh, that's nice. Anyways, they got a few things that seem pretty cool, but they don't seem to have well, from what I've seen down here. I've got to look at the upper half of the tree now. But they don't seem to have enough just regular bread and butter damage skills. Like, it doesn't seem like it would be that good just going straight Warlock.